So, where is the next Bitcoin price target is what we're going to discuss about in this episode. And now, let's get this show on the road. What is going on, crypto community? Welcome back to another crypto update. So let's see what Bitcoin price did. I was about to record this video yesterday, but that consolidating triangle was undecisive on this side, so now it's the same thing and I decided to just record it now. There is also possibility that something changed by the time I'm recording this. So as we can see, we came into this triangle here and we were consolidating in the past 5 days, and now since we came into this area of resistance and support, we are probably expecting some kind of a breakout because the volume is going down and the pattern in itself is going to be valid because everybody is watching it, and by that means that the pattern has to be played out by the end of this triangle. Now this consolidating triangle is actually could be 50-50. Price could go actually up and could probably go also down, so we're not going to discuss that too much, but I'm going to give you some hints and we're going to do some fractal analysis that I backed up with some story which could be totally valid. So now listen up. This is the Coinbase Bitcoin USD chart on the weekly time frame. Now we're gonna get back a little bit in history. To be exact, at the Bitcoin bull market of 2017. So we rallied up all over to the $20,000 per one Bitcoin, and after that drop all the way to 3,200 more or less. What you need to understand here is that the price of Bitcoin was driven by news. So once we hit the road on the bull market of 2017, news after news, pumped after pumped, the retail money was coming in and pumping the price all the way to the $20,000. Now once the bear market hit the road and once the news and the big guys started to manipulate with the market in order use those swings that we had in this descending triangle to, stack up money, stack up Bitcoin, we did shake off a lot of retail dump money from the market. I think that was somewhere around here because I was carefully following that pattern when the Bitcoin suddenly stopped using the news in order to pump or dump the price, and once we had that kind of a dump of retail investors, Bitcoin started to make some kind of a bottom here and actually rally all the way up where we are now. To see this in real example, I just googled something like Bitcoin January 2018, and as you can see, the headlines of these news were like January was Bitcoin's worst month on record, down more than 70% in 2018. Here are all the theories explaining the crypto market crash, bloodbath crash, and stuff like that. So what happened at that date? Let's say in the month 1st of January, as you can see here, we saw some kind of a dump and breaking up this level of moving average, and that's 20 exponential moving average, which is one of the most beautiful level of supports and resistances in Bitcoin chart, especially on the weekly chart. So as you can see here, we had testing of this level of support, bouncing from it, and again we had a pretty much crash below it, again consolidating 1 week over, and the next week we managed to break through, and after 1 month again crash all the way down. And now look at this, October 25th 2019. China's President Xi urges accelerated blockchain technology adoption. Blockchain adoption promotes innovation, and so on and so on. So this was actually the good news, but for blockchain technology. As we get back on the chart, we can see the 25th of October was somewhere around here. Soon as we saw those news, we saw also the pump through this 21 exponential moving average. So what did we had in 2018? Also pump, also consolidating, and after that dump. So in comparison to this situation and theory that we had here, this is dump, consolidating 2 weeks, consolidating actually 1 month, and pump up all over again on this 20 exponential moving average. We managed to actually close above it, but still went down because this part of the bear market, even so we are not in the bear market here, I think so that we are not, was driven by news. This part here that we are in now is actually also possibly driven by news, since we had this news about China. This is just possibility. I do not expect this to happen because on the daily chart, 200 exponential moving average on the daily chart, we have probably some kind of a support, and as we can see, we had some kind of a bounce here. As long as we remain here, because on the weekly chart this 200 daily exponential moving average is actually 20 exponential moving average, as long as we staying all above 9,000, actually 8,950 I think was the level, we are good, and it is possible that we actually bounce and continue rallying on the upside. So this is about it for this update, because I didn't want to stall and to show too many indicators and too many possibilities, because the breakout is behind the corner and I can't wait actually, and I hope the same feeling is on your side, where this Bitcoin price is going to go upside or on the downside. For me, I'm still on the bullish side, but we will see what will play out at the end. So when we break on the upside or downside, we will see, establish new level of support. I will probably make new video very soon, probably tomorrow, and I will see you guys on the next update. Bye bye.